Hello, welcome. And by welcome, I mean welcome. Yes, exactly like that. Is it me, or was in the beginning was Trainz on a Monday? I thought in the beginning Trainz was on a Monday. Right? Am I misremembering that? I think it was. Oh, but it may not have been. But if it wasn't, then was it? That's the real question. I'll quickly actually look that up, because in the archives in the beginning, there's the schedule right there. So let's just have a look. Episode 1. Yes, it was. Monday and Thursday, just like it is now, with the exception of other stuff being in there as well. So if you look over here, you can see that yes, indeed, it was on a Monday, no Thursday. Only it was from 9 till 11 instead of from 8 till 10 like it is now. And yes, this is episode 1, and you can see the table behind me, all the stuff there. So yeah, there we go. Oh, in 2 days it'll have been a year since that. That was on the 30th of June. You should be able to see it there. 30th of June. And it's now the 28th of June. Only 1 year later, of course. So I will... Actually, no, I don't mean... That didn't mean to... Hold on, there we go. Yes. Train. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Nope, why does that... Hold on. Train. There we go. I think it was just a bit too quick. Too quick. Come on. There we go. And launch. Yes. Hey, hello, Kangafango. Hey, folks. Hey, hello, Marky. How are you two? Hello, I'll be there within the next moments. Radio, hello. Missed the start. What? Stream title. And we are on a puppy day? Yes, puppy day, because in German, Monday is, well, quite similar. Montag. Mann, Mon, and Day, Tag. So, Monday. However, the poppy flower in German is called Mohnblume. So, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. Avert your gaze. It's the wrong one. Hold on. That was the wrong route I just opened up. That's not one you're supposed to see yet. Hold on. See, that's what I mean by loading the last one that I was kind of already loading. So I have to restart it. Oh, that's nice. Strange. The table was paler on the first episode. Are you sure? This is the one I was supposed to load. So, how y'all doing? How are y'all today? Me? I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Good, thanks, Red Eyes. Did not see it. Yeah, well, it didn't load. I successfully quit it before. Maybe it was exposed to a bit more sunshine back then, perhaps. I don't know. Fine, thanks. Good. Maybe that's why it appeared lighter. Nice. And again, I can see a little spider on the window, on the window pane there, on the outside, just there, just waiting in the web. It's not moving as far as I can tell. Nice. Oh no, is that same one from a year ago? It might be. It might very well be. Okay, so last time we did most of the detail work here, placing down a lot of houses, stuff here, over here, all this sort of stuff there, and that's what I'm going to continue to do today. Yes, probably going to start off with detailing this motel area, and then placing buildings around it and all that sort of stuff. At some point I will also make a product map, because I know that the grain that comes from this place, so from here and from down there, is supposed to be shipped along here to the town that's going to be over here. And then the food products are going to be shipped to the cities and stuff, and the gravel. I do want to go down here to an industry down there, and all that sort of stuff. But at some point, I do want to make this as a bitmap, so I can kind of draw in where the stuff is supposed to go to make it a bit clearer. Okay, so let's continue. If there was one there back then, yes, there was. If you remember, I said the same one. Ooh. Also, Shadows, have you heard anything from Ghost Lady lately? She seems to be but a ghost of her former ghost self. No, I haven't actually. Maybe she's waiting for the return of game dev. That could be the case. Anyway, so, right, motel. Okay, of course. So, I want a motel sign. Oh, most likely, yeah. Probably not this huge one, but let's see. Nah, that's probably a bit too big for here. Something more like this. Yeah, that is better. Let's lower it down a bit. Like that. Maybe turn it the other way. There we are. Cheese probs in hibernation, just like the game. Probably. Let's see. We could have a pool, but nah, no. It's not a big enough motel for a pool, I think. Okay, now I need some vehicles to put around. Is this a good one? Probably, yeah. Just kind of came around and parked like that. Although, I guess maybe it would be better for these to park alongside here. Come in like that and park like that, like this. Might be a bit better. Okay. Haha, yeah. Better to turn the sign this way, otherwise pedestrians would bonk their heads on the vacancies sign. Yes, true. Although, no, it's probably not tall enough for that, but the people aren't tall enough for that probably. But yeah, you're right. Want a bridge? I've got a bridge. But I still don't know why I duck. Anyway. Okay, so actually let's place some cars first. Sorry. I don't want to place too many. I think that's maybe too many cars. Maybe that's okay. No, it's too many. It is too many. It's not big enough for this amount of cars. No, not that one. Maybe this one again. Here we are. A bit closer. There we are. Okay. Let's get out the dumpsters. Okay, let's see. I want... I think the red one would fit quite nicely here. Color-wise. There we go. Yeah, if you want the discounted price, you get this room, because this one with the window at the back is right next to the dumpsters. That's why. But hey, it's better than no room at all. Oh well, psychologically, bonk their heads on it then. Yes. Trainz, maybe search for Mach International or Peterbilt for the truck. Okay, sure. Although I'm not sure that a truck that can go at any Mach speed is period appropriate. Is this one too new? I don't know. Maybe this one. Bit hard. No, that's okay. Will it just drive in a circle or something? Or was it going to... Do you know of this asset? Do you know of this asset? It does loop like that, but... I see. Should I put the lowermost one down? Doesn't quite fit, I think. JR. That's too modern. What of those? Whoa! Never seen that before. Wow! I'd use the B61 semi-1. No, it doesn't. It doesn't look like. Maybe. Sure, like that. Although now I'm not sure if this is enough space for all these people. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rooms. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's maybe some people working here as well. I mean, I guess I could do it like this. Somewhat like this. So that they're kind of intersecting. That might be good. What do you think of that? Do you think this is better? It does look a bit odd at the back here, but you won't really see that. Should I or put an administrator's building? Yeah. What do you think of this? Yeah, I liked it better the other way before. Okay. Right, and this place also needs a car park over here. So let's put that down. Also here, I want to increase the size of this pattern because it's not right next to the tracks, so you'd only see it from over here. And so the pattern doesn't repeat as much. Let's look here, then a bit of the other pattern as well. Okay, and then we'll need a spline point thing here. Okay. And probably, actually maybe not. Not sure if that'd be, I need some sort of barrier, I think. I don't know. I need some more buildings so I can see better what this will look like. Or more clearly what this will look like. Maybe one of these ones. Like that. Maybe one of these ones as well, back here. Yeah, some sort of office maybe next to it. Oh, also, oh! How about putting a drive-in theater somewhere, like a lot of mud, well, dirt with receiver stands and a lot of screen and a screen. Yeah, also see, I know what it is. Yes, also seen Flintstones TV show. Oh yeah, one of those. This one's good. Okay. Not drive-through, drive-in. I think I have got. I'm not sure if I've got an asset like that. The closest I've got is this. Screen maybe? Maybe. Plymouth glass screen. No. That's probably one of Marquis' assets. No, don't have any of that. I could look on the DLS, but I'll do that later. It wouldn't be here anyway, because this more sort of the industrial area, I don't think that would quite fit there. Okay, and I would like... I think I'd like some sort of marking along the side here, just to indicate that this is actually an area that is supposed to be driven on. Just so it looks a bit more deliberate. Hello, Vijay, how are you? Yeah, the building Palace Theatre with a car crashed into it. The car drove into it. Exactly. Why are live? Because my schedule's changed. Yes. Basically. If you look on Discord, I did post it in announcements. So Trainz is now on Mondays and Thursdays, like it was in the beginning, when I first started streaming. How are you? Yeah, this place needs more stuff. More cars, yes. And like Willis 1961, it was 1961 said, you don't need the parking lots really in this time period for many things, so it's not necessarily needed, so I am not going to have them here. So there you go. I think I will put a chain link fence down though, just sort of along this bit. Although, I don't know, maybe more, it looks good up to this point, but then the other bit doesn't really look that good, especially since this looks like some sort of loading bay. Maybe it's a leftover of sorts. Okay, I want to see if I can get a small little box. This, like one of these ones, yes. Not a box, but a, yeah, just like some stuff being loaded here. Like that. Ish. Needs to go a bit more to the side. Schedule will be different nowadays. Weren't you streaming from Tuesday, Sunday? Yep, now it's Monday, Thursday. Just 19 at least. So it was Tuesday and Saturday, yes. Yes, how are you? And Friday is for random games. Random games is Wednesday now. Yes. I mean, you can, it's on Discord in announcements. You can see the new schedule. Wednesday is random games now, yes. Tuesday is Transport 2. Good, just trying to recreate some characters in Koi. Well, have fun. And Friday is TS and RCT3. Alright. Yes. There we go. Maybe a forklift or of some description, just over here. This one maybe? Just like that. Okay, I guess we might as well populate this car park with cars. Sure, nice. Or have the forks go underneath the garage door. No, that I don't like that idea. Actually, it would make more sense for people to park closer to the actual building, so it might be better if I place the cars this way. Such good music. My rendition, especially. Yes, of course. No, I meant the original. Right. Oh, look! Carked pairs. Or pairs. Carked pairs. Yes, carpet powders indeed. Mwahaha. Also, truck sugar beet. Ah, maybe I'll have a look. I seem to remember that has it. No, wrong sort of thing. Oh, these ones are the sort of huts that I think should go around the place somewhere. Yeah, just little huts like that, yes. I'm glad I accidentally found them. This one maybe not. This must have been here for a long, long time if that's here. Even more. Hey, this one looks like the one from that one RCT3 session scenario, if you remember. The ghost town ones. It looks like that. Anyway, that's not what I need. I don't need all this stuff. These are good industries, probably. Yeah, paper. You can see this got all this paper stuff. Pulpwood. Yeah, lots of stuff. That's probably gonna be interesting. Bootworks? No, why am I looking at these things? No, that's not what I need. Right, beet. Sugar beet pile, yes. No, not sugar beet pile. Sugar beet truck. Maybe, but where would it be though? Maybe just like here. For some reason. Maybe he's accidentally picked up the wrong load. He's supposed to have picked up coal, but now he's brought the sugar beets over here. Although then you'd constantly be hearing the sound of it here. No, I don't want you to constantly hear the sound of it. Maybe place it over here. Okay, so a couple more cars. A couple, I mean like 300 more. Yeah, you can. I mean, I might as well do it so that it's like, what you said that is like too big the car park. Like, yeah, it is too big, which is why it's mostly not used. So it's like this is maybe all that it's filled. Just like that. Although I do want a couple of cars over here, because these are more for the people who work here, so they would have probably parked. Actually, if they come in that way, they would have probably parked over here, actually. So these are the people who work in the admin building. So three I think is a good number. When in here, they parked here, and then they walked over here and work. And we, of course, also need a bit of a connection up here to the little shed. This texture, yes. Just like that. There we are. Just to have a little bit of a connection here. So there's actually ways that people walk and go, basically. Okay. You can see how much the cars add to the scene. They just make it look so much more believable, I think. Oh yeah, maybe also search for Ford. They've got old style pickups and such. Sure. Also truck, sugar beet. You missed one. Above that. Oh yeah, RCT3. What do you mean? I missed one above what? What do you mean? Not sure what you mean. RCT3. The loaded one to bring a food supply for the workers. Nah, I like that idea. Realism, the greatest remedy to fiction. Just kidding, haha. Paradise maybe have one car parked at the very other end. Yeah. One of the admins had a car of the future. The blue one from the 60s. The blue one? Yes. Well, this says SAP parked 1950s. So Shadows, don't worry, you've read it now. Oh, hello, Mr. Snipes. How are you? Choo. DJ Sketch. Choo. Yes. Hello. Good entrance. Hey, XD. Nice talking to go. Oh yeah, no worries, my mistake. Nah, that's fine. Right. Seafood delivery, no. Yes? No, probably not. Alright, let's look for Ford. Let's see. Oh yeah, there probably are some good vehicles. Ah, yes, we should probably have some sort of truck with a thing that can help if something's broken down. You know what I mean? I think it should be over here. Yeah, that fits. And then I need to fill that thing. Yes, I remember. We've already got one over here, but I'll add another one. Maybe here. That could be nice. Actually, no, it would probably be parked in the thing. Although maybe someone decided to park it just like over here outside of the normal parking spots. Looks like this, to me at least. I picked up a few cheap Trainz Sim 2021 sessions during the sale. Sessions? For which routes? Nope. Nope. Okay, this needs to be put on the other layer, the temp locked one. I mean, that doesn't look that American. Although maybe, but nah. Nah. I don't want to spend too much time on this specific area. Yes, exactly what I wanted. An aircraft carrier. Dun 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 dun. Okay, well, that's probably enough. I see. The seafood delivery truck just parked wrongly by 90 degrees. Oh, nice. Like scenario packs, most official ones made by Gary Dolzal, I believe. I think that's how it's spelled. That's Hang Loose. Harold's truck. Hang Loose Harold's truck. He usually smells like whiskey and nobody messes with him. This one? Yeah, you're right, probably. Q's Pacer Rock theme. Really? Well, then go ahead. Okay, I don't want to. Okay, this. I mean, maybe this one. No, probably not. What of this one? No. Okay, so whistles away. Yes, good. Exactly, you got the theme perfectly. Yes. The Ford Model T. No, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Right. So what to do next? This bit. This needs stuff put in. At least they did last time I checked. So let's look for warehouse. Let's see, this one? No. I basically went for anything 60 or 70% off that worked with routes I have. So it was like Horse Recurves, Clinchfield, New Haven, etc. extensions. Ah, well, have fun. There are some things that I would really like for TS, but yeah, some of the stuff isn't on sale. The other stuff that is on sale, it's still very expensive, so but that's okay. Let's see. This one maybe. Is this the one that can be renamed? Yes, good. Over here maybe. Maybe with a bit of a gap, seeing as it looks like you're supposed to load and unload from both ends. Although, maybe not. Because it looks more like a transfer facility, that wouldn't really fit. Alright, but as far as I know, most scenario packs also need other DLC like logos and such. Should I say? Stuff you like for TS, like what? Well, the New Haven route would be nice. Also, of course, the Starling single wheeler as well. I mean, if we're going for our stuff, then some of the Caledonian stuff. Basically, lots of the Caledonian work stuff, but specifically the Starling single wheeler. That would be nice. But that's like £15, and as far as I know, that's never been on sale. So. This might fit quite nicely over here somewhere. Most of what I got fell into like $3 and $4 each sort of area. Does the building warehouse feature a copper roof? I don't know. Nice. Alright, nice. Sure nice. Which route did you say it first? The New Haven one. The Springfield New Haven one. That would be nice. Haha, imagine the Starling single wheeler in BR Express Blue. Haha. That would be interesting to see. Oh yeah, the Springfield one. Yes. Oh, these ones are German assets. Don't really want those. Factory and warehouse. Maybe not. With the different colors, like with the red and blue, it looks like an asset from like OpenTTD, like this, like an asset from OpenTTD that's just been 3D modeled with like the player company's color that changes the thing. Hello, red versus blue, yes. Oh, you're right, Shadows. Haha. Yay! Woo! Wow! Haha! Yes. Let's see, what else do we have in here that might be useful? I mean, it's probably good if I just went for lots of the JR assets I've used over here. But I would like to have a bit more variation as well. I mean, that might be something that would work, but no, it looks too modern, I think. And now we're getting... I know these are... No, it's okay. It does look like that, now that you mention it. Maybe just use the red one as a fire department building? No. TFD, Tele... Fire department? No. The previous camera angle also seemed pretty open to DD. Yes, that's why I put it like that. If I had Trainz open, I would help you out. Thank you for the offer. I just added a lot of pixelation. Yeah, obviously. There are some excellent DLS industry items. Yes, there are. I'll have a look in the DLS sometime as well, but I think I've got a lot of stuff installed. Exactly, Vidra, yes. There's not that much to go. Peterson Drake storage and Drake storage. Sure, bit of an older building, but that can work. Does this have any access on this side? It probably, yeah, yes. But maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, maybe that was used in the past, but now it's no longer. So you can have, like, the other side. So you have that there. I think that fits quite nicely. Although I would like to have an alley to look through here, like a way you can look through this. So maybe have this more over here. Or maybe actually on this side. And we can have the stairs going down onto this thing. That looks nice, I think. Yeah, that fits. Yeah, that fits great there. Railway warehouse 03. Yeah, but it looks like it's got unloading platforms / loading platforms, which isn't really what I'm looking for. Oh, Sam warehouse. Well, quite a few of them. Let's see. What about this one? Yeah, that could work. That could work somewhere. Especially since it's a bit lower down. Although this sort of thing I think would fit better over here. Like this. I should save, probably. Yeah, that fits like a glove. Fits in... That fits like a glove. Fits onto a hand. Yes, you're right. Oh, what does this one look like? No, not what I'm looking for. We are not doing window shopping, we're doing tab shopping, because we're looking through the stuff in the tab. This might fit quite well over here. Having something with a bit of smoke coming out of it, or steam. Yeah, it's like that, having a smokestack there. Did you see the above 5 messages as well? The above 5? No. Actually, maybe add benches around the area. Rail workers can't work all day non-stop. Well, no. Benches, no. And they just have strange names like YK Factory, Debonair. Well, yeah. You mean the rail workers? Well, yeah. That's a nice one. Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll have a look in a bit. Can I use this over here as well, maybe? Oh, there's a different one. No, I meant the first one. Bit too big, maybe. Although maybe not. Yes, my textures. I've set my textures down, which is why they're so blurry. It is actually not that blurry. Yeah, benches might not be that good after all. Railway car 60. It's perfect. Yes, I think this fits quite well here as well. Let's see, what about the other ones? SAPL factory. This one might also work quite nicely. Very American, greasy alley industry building. Yeah. Not sure. I'd like I'd like for this to be a bit more open. So let's see. Maybe this one could fit nicely over here. Like that, and then I can have a little bit more of this dirt over here, just so that you could reasonably maybe unload stuff or get stuff in and out of these doors as well. Actually, this one might fit a bit better over this place, I think. Maybe here. Maybe the other way around. Yes, I think this fits quite nicely here. I'll maybe put some ivy or something over here, so as to indicate that this isn't really used anymore. Other than that, I might... no, I think I'd better put a little bit of gravel here. That's the wrong texture. I meant to grab the more brownish one. This one, yes. Exactly this one. This is the one I meant. Bit too much. Like that, yes. Trainz, maybe have a factory lot with fence/wall around it, but have the whole thing be abandoned and overgrown. That is, yeah, that could be something. Yeah, maybe. That's a nice road name. If you wouldn't want to live in Greasy Alley, I don't know where you'd want to live. XD. Paradise. Are you sure that long, light, brownie building fits there, right next to the tracks? Yeah. These are the ones these are the entrances that are mostly used. But these ones over here, well, there's enough space for you to get like maybe a forklift, or maybe, yes, this is the coach yard, but maybe there is a thing where, I don't know, maybe this is for upholsteries or something. They can be loaded into coaches, or maybe it's for painting, or I don't know. Or maybe it just isn't connected at all. Maybe it's just they have another way of loading or unloading stuff. Maybe it's just fire exits. Maybe that's it. This one I think would fit a bit better. I mean, if we are going to have an old building, then I think it would fit quite nicely over here. Actually, that might not be that bad of a building for this area. Maybe. Trainz. Greasy Alley. Greasy Alley, not Greasy. Greasy Alley. Okay. I believe somebody builds Wutang Railway HO layout. Built. You mean in real life? Not sure if I'm going to leave this here. Trainz. Greasy. Pronounced greasy. Greasy. Motor oil. Motor grease. Greasy. Greasy Alley. Yeah. All the locomotives were in Wu-Tang liveries. Interesting. Does it look good? If you've seen pictures? Like the country. Greece. Yes, so Greasy. Greasy Alley. What do you mean Grease Alley? Without the Y at the end. So Grease Alley. Pronounced without the E. Alright, at the end, yeah. Okay. Just going through a few more assets. What does this look like? No. Not here. Well, black and yellow looks good on a locomotive anyway. And basically it just had that yellow W. Ah, I see. It actually looked good, but I hated the idea. Why didn't you like the idea? Right, I think this might fit quite nicely over here. Maybe not there. Maybe over here would be a bit of a better location for it, like that, maybe. Bit closer. Yeah, it's like that. There we are. Do you remember this asset? I used to use this so many times back in TS12 and 09. Back when you could still load or unload stuff and it wouldn't automatically load it and then right away unload or do it the other way around. So, yeah. But you can't really use it that much anymore because it instantly, if you've got something unloaded, it loads it, but then unloads it. Or if you've got something unloaded it, well, if you've got something loaded it, then it unloads it and then loads it right after. So, most of the time anyway. So, unless it's been fixed in Service Pack 3, but again, I can't run Service Pack 3 at the moment because I can't update my operating system at the moment. What about this one? No. Locomotives with band liveries just doesn't excite me. Okay, I can see that. Oh, this warehouse mall. I think having it be unfenced towards the tracks with garage doors, practically touching the railroad tracks, will prove dangerous and very hazardous. Well, it's not. The thing is that this is actually quite some space here if you look at it. And these are only sidings. These are just storage for coaches. Yeah? So we come out here. That is really quite a sizable distance there. I think it works. It's the same as having Lewis Jeans SD40 or something. Yeah, I get your point. Maybe put warning signs around, danger locomotives turning. Well, no, basically. No, I think it fits. Okay, so I have to look through the list here. Lee Wise, there we go, Lee Wise, yes. That's how it's pronounced. Lee Y. Okay. Right. Let's see. What of these? Which ones of these would fit this little area? I mean, we could have more open stuff. We could have maybe like some lumber around, just laying around. Hmm. Let's look at that. I think maybe if I have a little bit more of this. Not sure. Oh, maybe one of the lumber sheds would fit quite nicely as well. Yeah, I think the lumber shed fits quite well over here. Maybe one without, they both have the thing. Well, if I lower this down enough. Nope, not that. I'll put this on the temp block layer so that I can't accidentally move it. There we are. Yeah, I could put a bit of lumber up there, but then, I mean, maybe this. There we are. And maybe a bit of a different texture underneath as well. Maybe more of this yellowy texture, kind of to indicate wood chips, perhaps. Yes, I like that. Okay, so let's quickly look through the rest of this. Don't want covered lumber. That's not a lumber stack, that's a timber stack. That's no that's no lumber. Ta-da! No. Right, let's see. Hostel shack. Oh, actually, that might fit quite well at the other thing. If I like at the over here by the dam. Yes, let's have the obligatory look at the dam. Yes. I think this building might fit quite nicely over here because we don't really have any sort of shack over here. So we just have this kind of there. I think that fits quite good, quite well there. Ah. Okay. No, that's not what we need. Okay, now let's go back. Actually, look, there is the truth. You can see it. Okay, and then maybe just put some crates around here. Right. Aha! Lazy lumber! Just laying around, doing nothing. Yes. No, well, technically no. It is doing something. It is being eaten and digested by microbes as we speak, so... No, nice lumber shed. Shed maybe put a bit of lumber on the shelf too. Very authentic. Looks just like the abandoned one in my town that used to be on the train line. Ah, I see. Ah, that's nice. Ooh. I adore shacks and sheds as little nice details. Yes, you're right. You see, I would make a damn joke here, but this time I just couldn't think of one. Damn it. Yes, I had the same thought about the river. Shadows, well, then it's not the lumber doing the work, it's the microbes. Yes. But you could argue that that's part of the lumber. Let's see. Just a bit of crate work. Yes, I know you'd have the crates inside the warehouse, but no, I think that outside where you can see them, I think that's a bit better. This is a van. This is a dam. This is a van, this is a dam. This is a sham, and I will not cram all this stuff in here. Actually, these crates would also fit quite nicely in here. Okay. I can just imagine this place being so much fun to explore as a kid. It'd be like a wonderland almost. Yeah, can you imagine? It's just like, yeah, well, your parents are kind of over here, or maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know how you came here, but you're here, and there's trains going all around. You can hear all the just activity everywhere, and then you just kind of find this huge structure, this huge overhead looming roof, and the crates and all this stuff, and then just kind of climb up on them and kind of, well, just have fun. I don't know, there's something about these big sheds that is just still impressive to me. And then maybe just crawl underneath here and then have a look around and see adults walking over here, they haven't spotted you yet, and then quickly ducking back underneath because you don't want to get caught or something like that. Tell you what, is there a little... actually... is there a child asset? S&P boy. No, not these ones. I preferably like one who's sitting. Well, actually... Wait, did I? No, not him. Okay, that's good. Yeah, maybe just have him... just kind of standing in there. Like that. There we are. See, he's even got an apple. See, that's his lunch. He's got an apple with him as well. Are there any SAP man? No, that's not what I wanted. I've got a woman sitting, but that's not what I want. That would spoil the fun, having adults around. For him, I mean. I mean... okay. This is a van, this is a dam, and this is a damn van. Spiders galore! Yes, there would be a lot of spiders in this place. Yes, definitely. Haha, yeah. Alice in the warehouse land. Yeah. Oi! What's that kid doing by those crates? Come back here, kid. That could be a game idea. Victorian schoolboys. As you mean as boy? Okay. I'll have a look. I'm not sure if I've got them downloaded even. Might not have been downloaded. Got a kid with hula hoops. But no, it looks too cartoonish. I've got tunnel assets. Like this. Which KM tunnel, Spoika go, N-boy. I think they're just reskins of the other ones. I think this is. I'm happy with this asset. Shelter boy, girl, kid. I think it's an asset name. They are sitting. Yeah, I'm happy with this one. But thanks for the recommendation. Nice, haha. Jeez, I thought he was smoking. Well, yeah, I mean, in the 60s, that's really not that far from the truth, probably. I mean, smoking, after all, in this time, doctors, the medical industry, are still claiming that smoking is not, it's not just not harmful, but it's actively healthy, that you will live a longer, healthier life if you smoke. So kids sneaking off to these sort of places and smoking is... but no, he's eating an apple, it's fine. He doesn't really look 50s, but yeah. It's fine. Suspension of disbelief. Yikes. Oh, I recognize that music. It was from the Mailman game, yes. The hectic version, when the dogs are chasing you. That is pretty cool. Yes, I agree. Like the higher pitched one. Top-down cartoony stealth game. More doctors approve Marlborough. More doctors approve Marlborough. Is that a mark? Like a smoking, like a cigarette company or something? Not sure. What is that? Anyway, cigarette brand. Yeah, there we go. US. At first I read that as us. So it's like it's your cigarette brand, like you have the, no, American cigarette, yes. Okay, now, what to do next? What to do? This place, right, of course, I was looking for, what's this? Oh, it's oh, I see. I need more crates. Barrels, no, I need more barrels, haha. There's a severe lack of barrels here so far. There we are. Let's see, what else do we have? Well, we've got other barrels. Other barrels could be useful. Pallets! Of course! There have to be pallets just strewn about the place. Maybe one on here. Hold on. Hold on slightly more. I think that's the right height for it. Yes, there we are. Just a pallet there. Of course there would be. And of course stacked pallets as well. I think they would fit quite nicely over here. Yeah? Do you know the Marlborough brand? You know us? Let's see how he reads bananas. No, I'm joking. Arkansas. There you go. That's the correct pronunciation. Yes, these ones would fit quite nicely over here. Yay! Haha. Okay, I think some pipes would fit quite nicely over here for some reason. Just kind of clutter, basically. Beams, yes. Oh, these pipes. These are the same assets I've used previously as well. I think I just need sort of a storage area over here. Maybe the pipes are a good idea. Just for kind of basically being over here. Of course, you'd want a bit more separation probably, so you can actually drive a forklift in and grab some, if that's indeed how you grab them from here. Or maybe with a crane, I don't know. Although it looks a bit silly this far apart. I don't know. Maybe you'd use it with a crane. You could probably still fit a crane there and then get them up and down. Bit of a bit of lumber over here as well, just because I think it fits. Like that, save. There's currently an old Donald Duck cartoon about smoking. Oh, there's actually, not currently, it's actually an old Donald Duck cartoon about smoking. In the story, spoilers! Okay. Donald's nephews are in their treehouse and see on their calendar that it's their uncle, Donald's birthday. So they think that he'd like a cigar, he'd like cigars, so they buy a pack of them, but when they return, Donald sees the kids with it, thinking that they'd bought it for themselves, so he tries to get them to heavily dislike smoking by making all three of them smoke the entire pack in one sitting. Yeah, I mean, that'll do it, probably. Afterwards, he finds out about their true intentions, and that's the end of the story. If I recall correctly, I've only seen a YouTube upload of it once, years ago. Yeah. He'd like cigars, yeah. Let's see, this might also fit quite well over here, this sort of lumber asset. Like that, maybe. I need the crates over here, that definitely. I definitely need the crates here. Not just one, a few more, please. Well, okay, these ones do look quite nice, but I'll have them over there. I need a few more than that. These, yes. This also fits color-wise to the warehouse, like that. There we are. And the best thing is, if it rains, the roof dumps all of the water onto the crates. I'm sure that's great for the wood. Right, so... what else do we have here? Timber stack. Timber! Why do they call this timber? This is lumber. Isn't it? Yeah. Timber are the logs, lumber are the... Or maybe these are just logs with the stuff cut out, so maybe they're not planks yet. That could be the case. That's too tall for the here. For the here, yes. Over here, that would fit quite nicely here. Well, maybe a bit further on. Maybe here, to kind of strengthen the idea that... Oh, actually, a fence! Of course, I need a chain link fence there. Just kind of going off like that a bit. That's a bit too close. Try it like this. And then I'll need, of course, a bit more dirt. Not that. What is that texture? No, that's a different texture. I didn't want that one. Just a little bit of a yard back here. Yes, yard, of course. I will need some sort of gate there. I'll try looking from the top. These ones, I think, one of these ones might fit quite nicely, I think. Although it looks a bit weird with the gate being rusted, but the fence not. If we search for cyclone, like that. Do I have fences for this as well? I do actually, I do have a fence. I think that fence would fit a bit better here. Oh, although it doesn't go all the way to the... I see. Bit tricky to work with if the fence doesn't... Wait, no, it does! Wait, what? That's so confusing. One side has the actual... Actually, no, both sides do. Oh! Oh, well, in that case, sure, of course. Might look a bit weird then. No, I need it to be... the other way? That's so strange. Neither side starts with a pole. Why does neither side start with a pole? Okay, I'll demonstrate in the sunlight. I'll put it like that. And then you can see that it does have the chain link fencing, but it doesn't have a pole on this side. And it doesn't have a pole on this side. That's odd. I'm not, I don't want to use this now. I'll look for chain link. Maybe there's another one that's rusty that I could use. Actually, this one might look quite nice. It's got concrete bars. There. Yeah, that'll fit. That'll fit nicely. I'll change this a bit so it's more constant, the angle like that. Then I'll need to move the gate, of course. I should also save sometime, probably. Might be a good idea. Let's see, this one there, this end over here, save, and I'll rechat. Yeah, right. Colorwise, yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Timber. Charlotte's. Oh, I remember. Just a bit short of a year ago, in one of your earlier streams, you also talked about how people shout timber when the trees are about to fall, not lumber. I remember. Yes, I remember as well. What an odd asset. Yes. Strange. It's a troll asset. Oh, of course. Now it makes sense. I mean, I did find it under an old stone bridge, so yeah. Maybe you're right. Or a development oversight? I don't know. Or maybe it was only purposed for, maybe it was only for a specific purpose, and that's why it wasn't really meant to be used that way. Okay, there we are. This of course needs some more stuff in there. Maybe some barrels. Oh, what's that? Trainz assets. Trainz assets under Stonebridge dot Weebly. Yeah. Oh, maybe only as one straight piece between buildings. Yeah, probably. XD. You sure fooled me with that one. Also a palette, because why not? Okay. Right, so this still looks a bit empty though. Maybe just some wood planks. No, not that. I don't know. Maybe I should come back to this area a bit later. Work on some more bigger areas. Master Trickster and part-time magician right here, Mr. Snipes. AA shadow 2 meters. I see. Yes, I agree. It is a shadow. Doesn't stack though. Right, so I think I should probably make the road that goes along here next. Yes. Right. No, let's make the spline first. I want it to be straightened there, which then means that if I have it, that'd be a bit too close. So I think that's straightened, so it'd be more like that, maybe. That would fit. Put that there, then extend this along here. I'm so glad that I've worked out how to use the camera in Trainz. It's just a thing that I take for granted. Like, yeah, I know how to use the camera. I know to get the angle that I want, how to use it. And it's just something that isn't really that much of a given, especially when you start Trainz. Because I think the camera in Trainz is quite unusual. Okay, now paint it. Okay. Right. The number of times I tried to use WASD when I first started facepalm. Yeah. Right, so I need to cut the splines here. Okay. I do want to have a sidewalk there. Or pavement, whatever it's called in the US. And have this straightened as well. Move that up to here. Connect up to that. That was already straightened good. Right, this wasn't straight, I see. Let's go like that. Why isn't that right? Oh, I see. Alright, this needs to go up to there. Okay. Okay, that's good. That works. And then I need this coming up along here. Move that back a bit. Actually, you know what? I can just add it like this because this piece over here is straightened anyway, so that works. I guess I could use another spline point in here. Then shorten this a bit. And of course, I also require to have kind of stopping things. So no, I don't want that joined. No, of course not. Like that. That seems right-ish. Right? Maybe that's a bit too far out. That's a bit too far out, yes. Maybe it'd be better like that. There we are. Okay, move that down to there. And then I need to get rid of the stripes. Like that. I need to get the thicker one over here. I'd say this can go over to about there. I think that looks a bit better. Maybe not perfect. Again, I'm only doing this from basically my memory of what this should look like. I'm not copying it from an actual crossing, which I maybe should sign. Start when? 2019? Yes. Oh, right. Shredder's new Sidewalk US, Pavement UK. Yes. Union of Kamloops? Kamloops? What do you mean, Union of Kamloops, eh? Shredder's, Also maybe think about maybe not having sidewalks all over the place in the industrial district. Yeah, true. However, I like the way that they hide the transition. Although I guess you maybe wouldn't need that much. You're right. Just having a stop sign and also having it written on the road. Stop, I would say. Just a stop sign. Americans weren't big on safety. What about Canadians? Haha. Also add stop signs to parking lots, etc. I'd say. Parking lot exits. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I suppose so. Americans pave things. Sidewalks are okay. Right. Stop. The law commands it. Well, law. It's not really law that commands it. It's more, well, it is law, but it's more a legal issue, not a lawful issue. But yeah, law. Road law. There you go. But yeah, you're right. That does add quite a bit. Like that. Nope, I don't need a stop spline. No, stop with it. Oh, you're right. I guess I did need a stop then. Right. Now that should go out a bit more. Yep, that's wrong. I wanted to keep that, yes. Da, da, da. Okay. These ones as well. I command thee to stop, thy vehicular carriage of modern nature. Haha. Stop signs are only valid on government property. A stop sign on a privately owned parking lot is only suggestion and not bound by law. Interesting. Thank you. Alright, that makes sense. There is a North American fact. There is a North American fact. Ah. I put stop signs on the Scar Hills subdivision as well, and I remember that took quite a while to do. But I also put fences around every single warehouse in that, so because that was in modern times. I know, yeah. Catch it! That's crawling away! It's crawling away! You mean the North American fact? I only put them where you can see them from the tracks. Yeah. Oh, you mean from this side? So not if you only see them from that side. But I think yeah, I mean... So for example, over here, this one, you can see from the tracks here. Even though you don't see the red side of it, I think that it adds a lot. But maybe if you zoom out and see, oh, there's a red sign there, you can see a stop sign. So, but yeah, I wouldn't place them back here because that's... the main issue with that is time, as with a lot of things. Yes, that one is good. Okay, so what do we need? I need things. Actually, I want to... Should I? No. Yes, I should. I'll get rid of this little piece there, because I would like to have this all asphalted, of course. Okay, just back here as well. So like this. So then when you look along here like that, you can see that there's kind of a... Hold on, I'll probably put a little bit of a thing like this. And then maybe a fence there as well. Just so when you're over here, you can see that it's this kind of access over there. I'll probably actually grab the fence I used over here. I'm not sure how I'm going to get it all over all of these tracks, but I'll find a way. Okay, so just kind of this line over here. Like that. I'm probably not going to put an actual gate in there because you're not really going to see it. But just a fence, so that if you're over here, there's a bit of contrast. So you can see that it goes in there. Anywhere a player may look and see while driving. I think the stop sign red flasher is IRL used in states such as Colorado, at least, according to ADS. Details diminish rapidly the farther you get from the tracks on my routes. Yes, I mean, it's the same for my routes as well, because at the end of the day, it's, I mean, maybe if you did something like a one baseboard challenge, which I missed the last one and there hasn't been another one since, at least an official. I mean, I could start one if I wanted to. That might be fun, but no, on something like that, I could see putting details away, but even then, yeah, you kind of have to do that, because otherwise you'd never get done. And the authors of train simulator routes definitely do understand this as well. Just load up any train simulator route and go to a town or a city, and then look at how much detail there is, say maybe 200 or 100 meters away from the tracks. I think I do want a sidewalk on the left side there. That needs a bit of paintwork there. There we go. Same here. This town is really coming together. Yes, it's supposed to be a city. Yeah. I mean, this bit only takes so much time because, like, you're so close. When I make, for example, the residential stuff is going to be quite a bit quicker, I feel. Because with houses, I think that you can get away with using more of the same assets. Whereas with industrial buildings, they all kind of look unique in their own way because of what they were used for, built for, adapted for, that sort of stuff. But yeah, I like it as well. Agreed, it's really shaping up into the immense bustling metropolis it always wanted to become. Paradise. I mean, at the end of the day, glances out the window. Yes, you're right. Oh, the spider's moved. It's now a couple, like maybe 4 or 5 inches further towards the center of the window pane. Because that is definitely something you need to know. For the TS thing, you would most likely need to utilize the 8 camera though. Yes. I need to get back to work on my 2 routes. I have been quite lax in the past few weeks. Oh, that's okay. That is okay. Yes. Because it's good to sometimes get a bit of distance on a project before going back into it. Just to make sure that you're not... sometimes, when you're working on a project, you can be so caught up in it that you don't realize that you're getting further and further away from what you originally wanted. So it can be useful to take a bit of a break from projects, and then when you come back to it, you come back to it with fresh eyes. So it's like you see it more for what it is rather than what you experienced building it, if that makes sense. But you already know that. You do creative projects. Yeah, this is not going to be an abandoned thing because there's smoke coming out of the chimney. I should have noticed that sooner. Paradise. Also, will the town get trees? Well, yes. But probably not in the industrial area. More in the residential or commercial area. So, if you don't have an 8 key, or if your 8 key's broken, tough luck, because TS doesn't feature rebindable controls. Oh well. I hit a farm area and was just like, nah, I don't feel like building this right now, lol. Yeah, I get that, because fields can definitely... Hold on, one moment. Yeah, because fields can definitely get a bit repetitive, yeah. Because you kind of have to use the same couple of textures to create a cohesive palette, a cohesive feeling. And then it's just the same thing over and over and over again, and yeah. But it pays off if you keep at it. So yeah, it helps when you're streaming if you do that, because you can. It's kind of more of an automatic thing you do. So like when I made these fields, I was talking about all sorts of things to chat, while I was just kind of almost passively making fields in most cases. So yeah. Anyway, now that I've showed off my fields enough, let's get back to this. Alright, I don't like farm areas much. That's understandable. That is. Yeah, it is. They are tedious. That is the word, exactly, tedious. Shadows, maybe there's one guy, gal, who's moved into the old abandoned factory. I wouldn't recommend it. This area looks great. Oh, thank you. Your maps look great too, from what I've seen. Shadows, yeah, you're right. Streaming helps. Also, if you're by yourself, listening to music helps too. Yes. Also, opera, because opera. And I've only listened to one bit, so I've only listened to the Pinafore, HMS Pinafore, which is actually really quite humorous. It's quite funny, because it's a cohesive story. Like it's a story that is like a couple of hours, like an hour or 2 hours or so long. Or audiobooks as well could help quite a bit with that. I'm still not sure how much grass I want over these tracks. Maybe a bit. I don't know, but I need some sort of access for this. I guess I'll probably put the access way in here. That's probably the wisest choice. Dun 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 dun. I need to delete this bit there. There we go. Yes, I need it as well here as well. There we are. And then just a bit of the old dirt. Or new one, doesn't really matter. Just coming in there, and you've got a little area here. This is definitely the best yard I've ever made in Trainz. And I think that every yard I make is that one. Because I remember when I made like my old routes, like my really old routes, I never put in yards. I only used the pre-made industries. So the ones that are like the coal mine, or which I still use, but the coal mine or lumber or forestry or whatever. And I only put down enough tracks to connect all of the industry tracks, all the platforms of these industries. And that was basically it. I did have sidings where I put down trains, but not really a yard. Just basically it splits up a whole bunch. So I've got enough tracks to put down the trains that I want to drive, because back then I never used to make sessions. I only used to make a quick drive and then just drove whatever I wanted. But then with my Beetlebrook Railroad that I made for Trainz a New Era, I made my first attempts at yards where I've not only got I've got a roundhouse, I've got filling stations, I've got sorting stuff, because that's when I learned that, oh, railways actually sort their things. It's not just you've got trains that pick up stuff and then drop it off and stay as that train. No, you actually have yards where things get sorted. And then that kind of started, and then that started me on that journey of discovering, oh, this is the thing that yards do. Wait, yards do this as well? Oh, this is the thing that a yard does. Oh, I should have a track for this thing. And then each time I make a yard, it gets better and better. So, for example, on my Scar Hills map, I have I hesitate to use the word large, but for the time I made that a large yard in the center of the map, and I've got a like locomotive repair shops, I've got the turntable, I've got a bit of an industry, I've got the sorting tracks and that sort of stuff. And then they just, keeps getting more and more realistic. And this is the latest iteration of that, of course. And this time I've got chat here with me to help me. So it's like when it's almost like in action movies, when it's like the heroes fight the villains and the villains win, and it's like the heroes have to retreat, and then they build up and they get support, and they find, or in terms of RPGs, they find NPCs and level up and all that sort of stuff. And then it's like, haha, I have returned, but this time I am not alone. And then it's like all of that happens. I think I need a pickup there or something. Maybe a few cars. Also, car parks is another thing that I think the first time I really started putting car parks on my maps was in Scar Hills, if I remember correctly. Although it may have been the Beetlebrook. No, I think it was Scar Hills. I guess these would probably fit a bit better over here. No, not back there, I mean here. Let's turn this like that. Okay. Right, so maybe country right. Music helps too. Yes, listening to music helps too. Maybe country music if you're into fields. Yes. I was plowing my field one morning when I started to have a thought. In the afternoon I had finished my thought and decided to give farms a break. Due to this thought, which was the thought I had on the field, I bought a PC and bought the game called Trainz, and so on. Maybe if you're into fields, might fit quite well and get you into farming mood. Audiobooks, music, opera, podcasts. Yes, good collection there. I am the very model of a modern modern Major General. No, that is not HMS Pinafore. That is Pirates of Penzance. Yards are excellent action. Yes. Basically. CMR's got the old coal mine on it too. Yeah, well, yes, I do still use those assets. Like the coal mine. But now I tend to put a yard around them as well. Or at the very least some sorting tracks or storage tracks and stuff. Yeah, never made a proper one of those myself to this day. And the Beetlebrook Railroad was set in Canada. It was. Yards are the heart and soul of the character that is your route. That is very well said. Said, yes. Yes. Wow, didn't know that. You mean that the yards are the heart and soul of the character that is your route? You didn't know that? So this is the pinnacle of Shredder's yards realism? Neat. Yes, at this point at least, but I'm sure that I will improve in the future beyond this as well. XD, brilliant! This is getting clipped. I can just feel it, somehow. Yes, I wonder how. Oh, sorry, that was... I always do this, and I laugh maniacally, and then I don't mute my mic, and then it's like, oh, he's a villain, oh. It's like, yeah. Oh, I want to add a few fences. We're getting close to the end of the stream, but I just want to add a couple of fences over here to make this look a bit better. And I'll add the gates later. This I think I'll leave open. I'll need to make some cuts in the sidewalk and other things like that. So like this, for example. Just so that these little alleyways that go back here actually look like they're alleyways, not just... Actually, I think this might look better if it went over a bit more. Hold on, I'll extend this a bit. I think that might look a bit better. Oops. Like that. And then maybe... Nah, that doesn't look good. Maybe just... Actually, maybe just like that. Well, I need a little bit of a straight thing there. And I'll add a stop sign as well. Even though that would maybe realistically not have one. But I'm gonna add one there anyway, just to make it look a bit more... I suppose authentic would be the word. Also, I want a dumpster there. Maybe 2. Or 5! There we go, like that. Maybe a bit closer, actually, to the wall. A bit of derelict newspaper as well. Derelict newspapers, please. Derelict newspapers. Just tuppence a piece. Tuppence a piece, I tell ya. Derelict newspapers. Anyone derelict news? Yes. Sold to the gentleman streaming. Adding rubbish makes it look so much more realistic, don't you think? Is there a gutter asset? No. Drain. Not really what I'm looking for. Although maybe these ones. Drain cover, yeah. Manhole, maybe, no, well... Yeah, manhole. Manhole. I thought there was a bit of... Ah, these ones, yes. There we go, just a manhole there. I'm not sure if that's the right placement for it, but I think that's probably okay. See, now this little area already looks so much more realistic, doesn't it? Just a couple of objects, even from back here, you can see, oh, that's an alleyway that's going back there. Let's see. Yes, Shadice, I didn't know about the heart and soul thing. Haha. That sounded a lot like a joke from the Phineas and Ferb show, like something Dr. Doofenshmirtz would say. I've only seen one episode of the show with the roller coaster and a few clips of the show, but still. Drain, yeah. Manhole! Oh, I can feel the clip surfacing. There it is. There it is, yes. Great alleyway. Great, 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 I tell ya. Thumber time? Yes. It is thumber time. I guess maybe this would be the best place for the thumbnail. I don't know. It's the location where I had the other one. I'll take a screenshot here. But I also go to a few other locations. It's so odd to play with a high field of view. It just feels like I want to go a bit further back, but it of course, doesn't work like that. Well, technically it does, but I have to go really far back. Maybe I could place a loco there. Ooh, maybe the camelback. That's the wrong thing. Not 2 tenders, please. It just looks a bit empty here at the moment. It needs some newspapers. Hold on. Just a few derelict newspapers around the place. I think there was one too many. Well, maybe not. Maybe if I have it in that pile, in that little pile there. Well, no. No, I think this way is better. Just like that. Okay, now let's save. Oh, maybe. RS-3 Fairbanks Moors. I think I've got that installed. Do you mean this one? It's a New Haven one, I don't really... Oh, right. Without the dash. I'll just search for Fairbanks. Yeah. Maybe like that. Although, I guess it might be better if I place it over there. Hold on, I'll zoom out a bit. Oops, not like that. No, I think this one is better. Although I suppose you wouldn't really see that in this case. Not sure where I should place it, if that even fits. No, I liked it better the other way. I liked it better without it. Oh, I did not mean that. I accidentally pressed spacebar, and spacebar, if you didn't know, spacebar is the same as right-clicking with the camera. Sure, I'll do it like this. Take a screenshot there. And that's it. Okay, I think we've done a lot. I think we've done a lot in this stream. It's already looking significantly more finished than it did before. This is only half of the yard, by the way, because we've got this half of the yard to do as well. Then, which is going to be interesting. But the thing is, I don't need to give this great depth. Like, for example, with this road that's going back there, I could probably get away with just taking, oh, I don't know, maybe this building and just placing that like that. So yeah, yeah, I could get away with that. I might just leave that actually, because it looks like the road goes over here and then it splits off. Especially if I reduce this a little bit in length. Not that one. These ones, like that. Yeah, it looks like the roads are splitting off there. Yeah? So from down here, it looks like, yeah, that's an industrial area, even though actually it's just like this. Actually, no, I think I'll leave those there. So it won't have great depth, the city. I will probably place just random industrial buildings around back here so that you can see the roofs of them, the thing of them. But still, there we go. That's the stream. Okay, so that's it then. I'll quickly read chat. Although it's technically not the game called Trainz song, it's more of the field idea, I would say, as the title. There it is, great, alleyway, right, already read that. Showdays, with that, I mean I always do this thing where I laugh maniacally and then my mic's not muted. And so on. Sounded like something ripped right from one of the scripts. Oh, right. Oh, I see. Well, maybe Phineas and Ferb isn't as... Well, maybe Phineas and Ferb is better than I thought, let's say. Yeah, lower field of view does make it more cinematic. It does, but it just doesn't... For me, it's not fun to play, because it's not like I'm there. It's like I'm just zoomed in, trying to see what's going on. That doesn't work for me. At least I'm not used to it. Shadows maybe are the Fairbanks Morse. Old Spill as well? Nah, not in that case. Or not. Maybe it's just called RS3. Without the dash. Yeah, well, I didn't mean the high-old one. Yeah, well, I didn't mean the high-old one. But maybe you might not have it installed. I'd place the lighter yellow one, or this one. Alright. Alright, sure, neat. Great work today. Very nice. Illusions are but a mirage of misled thoughts. Maybe. Who knows? It's all an illusion. It'd be great if I had like a button where I could just kind of fade out everything, but I don't, so... Shadows. Yeah, true feel thing. Okay, well, thank you all very much for watching. Kangafango streams on most Sundays. I think he's going to stream next Sunday, but I'm not completely sure. But he streams building stuff in Trainz and OMSI and driving. Also, if you play Trainz, have a look on the download station for 2 routes. One is called Central Europe, the other one is called Cornish Railways. And that's it, basically. This stream will be archived. And it's not completely nighttime outside, which is fun. Cheers very much for the stream. Yes. So, bye everybody, and shout out. Yes, you're welcome. Also, new schedule. Yeah, right there, new schedule. So, was great. Was a great stream. Enjoyed it muchly. So it's actually up there. Well, no, that angle. You can see it's there. The new schedule is actually, hold on. This is perpendicular, so it would be up in this angle. There we are, up there. Bye. Archived will be, yes. Bye. See ya. Bye.